All right, everyone, I'm going to talk a little bit about some new humbuckers that we're working on. I'm really excited about these. I'll dive more into them as I get into the shop. But for now, we've got snowy windshield to deal with, lots of snow. So let's take a drive to the shop. Most of my days start out pulling into the shop here and my lucrative CEO parking spot, as you can see, right outside the beautiful weird brick wall and the shop bay. So here we are at the shop. Let's go inside and let's talk about these humbuckers. So here's a look at the pickups. We've got them in one of our beautiful Les Bois semi-hollow builds. This has a all Palfaro neck, chambered curly maple on black limba. You can see beautiful grains there. We have matching black limba pickup rings as well, which is pretty cool. And what we did with these, just to kind of complete the look of the guitar, is did a open top fiberboard insert cut on a laser, just showing the adjustable screw holes. So the only thing left to do with this one is get it all tuned up, and we will share a little bit about the sounds in a second. But let me talk about what these pickups are, and then we'll give you some sound samples. So these particular humbuckers are wound with a heavy form bar wire. This is the wire that we use for these pickups. Now this wire is typically found on Strat pickups, sometimes Tele pickups, but for us we only have used it on Strat pickups and our P and our J bass pickups in the past. So here's a look at the form bar on one of the FV special Strats. So it's very overwound. You can see a ton of wire on this bad boy. This typically, again, is kind of like this thick woody kind of sound, and we were wondering how it would sound in a humbucker platform, because we just haven't wound that many humbuckers with it. So that was kind of the inspiration, and then we're sort of patterning it after some wind recipes of other pickups. So the neck is very similar to what like a smooth would be. So it's got an Alnico 2 magnet with the heavy form bar wire. And then the bridge is actually the Anthem Plus wind. So a little bit hotter PAF wind, but with the form bar wire. So what we wanted to do is, like we do with a lot of prototyping, is really mix it up and really change it up to try to find something that's totally different and something that's kind of new. And we also put a coil split on the guitar as well. So lots of different sounds. I'm just going to play a couple quick samples of the neck and maybe the neck split and the bridge split. Just kind of give you a quick flyby of what it is. And then we'll talk a little bit more before we share those clips about what goes into the development process for us. So when we're thinking about making a new humbucker, whether it's just a one-off or it actually might become an official model, we go through a process where we put it in a guitar, we check it out, maybe we'll put it in a couple other guitars. In the case of this, we've got this guitar with black limba and all rosewood neck, so it's very, very much non-traditional, very much a little bit left field of what maybe a typical stock guitar might be that these pickups would go in. So this is the first round of testing, testing in our own guitar, because we wanted to do something different all the way down to the guitar as well. This guitar that I'm going to be playing is one of our Les Bois semi-hollows, as I mentioned before. This is a guitar that will be available for sale probably within a few weeks of this video launching. So if you love it and you are curious about it, shoot us an email. We'd be happy to answer any questions that you have about it. It may be one of our last builds for a while, as I mentioned in a previous video. We're not really sure if we'll be building a ton of guitars this year, just kind of focusing on some of the pickup stuff. But I'm excited about this. Every time we create a new humbucker set, there's always that anticipation of what is it going to sound like? And in this case, we're trying to finish up a guitar build to then hear them. So I'm ready to show you guys what these sound like. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. We'll dive deeper into the tones of these, but I just kind of want to give you a quick flyby before I start my day here at the shop. some quick tones. We just had the shotgun mic on the camera in the showroom out there, so just a quick capture of the audio. We will do more as we finish setting up the guitar and finalizing some of the last little tweaks on it, and then we'll get into the studio area and do a little bit more extensive clips of these humbuckers. But just wanted to get kind of your first reaction to what you hear, and I'm excited for this process again, as sometimes we wait all the way till they come out to leak stuff like this, but we want to just share this process of creating and designing pickups. Sometimes we get to this stage and we absolutely hate them and they never see the light of day, but I'm really excited about these. I'm not sure what they'll be, if they'll be a custom shop item, if they'll be a made to order or a batch type run, but they'll be out there eventually, and we're going to just really work them to death in this guitar and then put them in some other guitars and kind of really get a feel for what they are. But I'm excited about the direction that they're heading. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you checking out our channel. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I feel like I have to give that spiel every time, but that's part of the deal with the YouTube thing. We do appreciate you guys following this channel. If you like this type of video where we're just kind of diving into the weeds, it's very low production, and just showing you guys what we're working on. Love to do these types. So if you want to see more of that, let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like to see any specific stuff, I will mention at the end, when you heard the drive kick in there, hopefully comes through, you know, whatever you're listening on. I was using the Jetter Gold Standard, which is one of my favorite dual overdrive pedals. If you haven't checked that out, I highly recommend it. And then we're going through that Tyler JT14 amp as well. So that was the signal chain, and then bypassing a bunch of pedals on our shop pedal board. So there you go. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.